Ruben Amorim's tactical brilliance inspires Manchester United's Europa League miracle comeback. Manchester United booked their place in the Europa League semi-finals in the most dramatic fashion imaginable, overturning adversity and defying the odds in extra time against Lyon. At the center of the storm was head coach Ruben Amorim, whose brave tactical decisions and timely motivational message sparked one of Old Trafford's most unforgettable European nights. The match had already been a roller coaster, with United squandering a 2-goal cushion on the night, making it 4-4 on aggregate. When Ryan Cherki struck in the first half of extra time to give 10-man Lyon the lead, United looked destined for a humiliating exit. But in a stunning turn of events, Amorim masterminded a bold tactical reshuffle, including an audacious decision to push Harry Maguire into a striker's role that changed the course of the tie. Speaking after the match, the Portuguese manager revealed the pivotal words he shared with his players during the brief break at halftime in extra time. The message was to change the positions, Amorim said. To try to be really clear about the position of Harry Maguire, try to put Casemiro nearer the goal, Kobbie Mainoo near the goal, Mason Mount to cross balls, and try to explain that we need to score 1 goal and anything can change. And change it did. The tactical gamble paid off in spectacular style as Maguire, thrust into an unorthodox forward position, leveled the tie before young Kobbie Mainoo struck moments later to complete the turnaround. The 2 goals in quick succession not only flipped the tie on its head, but also reignited a season that had been teetering on the brink of collapse. "I told them 1 goal changes everything," Amorim emphasized. "It's a difficult moment, and you have to be really lucky to change the game, and I think that was the case today. You think it's hard, but you try to make some changes or try to push the players and force yourself to give energy to the players." Amorim's words and actions reflected the spirit of a club renowned for dramatic European comebacks. The atmosphere inside Old Trafford reached fever pitch as the players responded to the belief and bravery shown by their manager. In Amorim, United seemed to have found a leader with not only tactical clarity, but also the emotional intelligence to inspire players in crucial moments. The result means Manchester United will now face Spanish side Athletic Bilbao in the semi-finals, with a coveted Europa League final spot and potential Champions League qualification within reach. For a club languishing in the bottom half of the Premier League table, this European campaign has now taken on even greater significance. Amorim acknowledged this shift in priorities in his post-match comments. "It is one type of moment that can change a lot of things," he noted. "These kinds of moments can change a lot in the player's mind." He went on to admit that the focus moving forward would be squarely on the Europa League. "We have to be really focused on the Europa League and we have to take a risk with the kids in the Premier League," Amorim explained. "We have to be tough on that, and the fans have to understand our focus is on the Europa League." This candid admission marks a turning point in United's season. With the Premier League no longer offering realistic routes to Europe, Amorim is doubling down on the club's continental ambitions, a pragmatic move given the stakes. Champions League qualification via Europa League triumph would offer United a lifeline, both competitively and financially, heading into next season. For now, Amorim's stock continues to rise. His blend of courage, clarity, and conviction in one of United's most testing nights has earned admiration from fans and pundits alike. Few managers would have dared to make such sweeping changes under the weight of expectation, but Amorim's belief in his players and his willingness to think outside the box has reignited hope at Old Trafford. With Bilbao up next, the journey is far from over. But if Thursday night was any indication, this is a Manchester United team ready to fight, and a manager prepared to lead them through the fire. Ruben Amorim identifies 3 key signings to unlock Bruno Fernandes' potential at Manchester United. Manchester United are preparing for a major squad overhaul this summer, with incoming manager Ruben Amorim set to be heavily backed in the transfer market. As the Red Devils endure a dismal Premier League campaign, currently languishing in 14th place, the need for reinforcements has become increasingly urgent. Club officials are expected to raise around £200 million through player sales, while aiming to cut up to £80 million from the annual wage bill in order to fund Amorim's ambitious rebuild. One of the key challenges Amorim faces is how to get the best out of club captain Bruno Fernandes. Despite his undeniable talent and leadership qualities, Fernandes has often struggled due to a lack of energy and balance in United's midfield. Former United defender Paul Parker believes that signing 3 specific players, 2 midfielders and a striker, could be the key to unlocking Fernandes's full potential and reviving United's fortunes. Speaking via a sports betting platform, Parker emphasized the need for midfield reinforcements. "I think you've got to be looking at replacing at least 2 players in midfield. I think you need more energy in there, and I like Manuel Ugarte and what he does. I think he will be even more effective with more energy and legs around him." Parker was critical of current options such as Casemiro and Christian Eriksen, who have both struggled to maintain consistency throughout the campaign. Casemiro will play on Thursday, but he gets slaughtered when United lose because people say his legs have gone. But he never had legs. He was just very clever in how he played, Parker explained. "He's good to watch, but you need more legs from 2 attacking midfield players." While Parker acknowledges Fernandes's quality, he questioned the Portuguese midfielder's positional discipline and tactical awareness. "As good as what Bruno plays when United are chasing, he's not that ideal person because of his discipline problems when he has the ball," he added. Parker believes that having energetic midfielders like Ugarte, coupled with another dynamic presence, would allow Fernandes more freedom to operate in advanced areas where he can cause the most damage. In addition to strengthening midfield, Parker has urged United to sign Ipswich Town striker Liam Delap. The 22-year-old has been one of the standout performers in a struggling Ipswich side, scoring 12 goals this season. With a £30 million release clause reportedly triggered if Ipswich are relegated, Delap has attracted interest from several top Premier League clubs including Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool and Newcastle. "I would take Liam Delap all day long," Parker stated. "I love his work ethic. The fact that he's never beaten. He's desperate to prove himself and score goals. He reminds me of a young Mark Hughes. He's not afraid to put himself about. He wants to make unselfish runs, and he turns bad situations into good ones." Delap's future at Ipswich remains uncertain, though manager Kieran McKenna hasn't ruled out keeping him even if the club is relegated. "It's certainly a possibility," McKenna said. "Liam's a young striker, he's developing really well and he's improving every week. He enjoys being here and his full focus is on Ipswich." With Ruben Amorim set to take charge and Omar Barada promising full support in the transfer window, United's summer could mark the beginning of a new era. By signing 2 energetic midfielders, including Ugarte, and a promising young striker like Delap, Amorim could build a team that brings the best out of Fernandes and reignites United's pursuit of silverware.